What's up, guys? This is Jacob from Realityontape. This is going to be the third episode. And on this episode, we'll be talking about nail technicians. Right here, I have Evelyn. She's a nail technician based out of Houston, Texas. She'll be giving us information about nail technicians here. But thank you for coming on in.
Thank you for having me.
For sure, for sure. Let's get right into it. How much does it cost, or how much would it be for someone starting? How much money should they have saved up to start, as a nail technician?
I think to get started as a beginner, you don't need to spend a lot of money on nail supplies. I think to get started on a good starter kit, like around $500. And then once you're getting ready to take clients and clientele, you want to find a space to do nails. For me, I had my dad build me a nail room in my backyard, and we spent around $5K on that. And that was just materials for the nail room, for the room. Not including the labor, and just having somewhere to work from.
So you built it right there on your property?
Yeah, it was in my backyard, so separate from my house, but still.
Oh, okay. So you can have your own privacy and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Do you have your license already? And if you do have your license, what was the process on everything?
I do have a license. I got licensed already. I had to go to cosmetology school, and to get a license, you have to complete or clock in 1,000 hours. And after you do that, you have to go and take the state test. There's a written part, and then there's a hands-on.
Okay.
And then once you complete that, you'll be a licensed cosmetologist.
What cosmetology school did you go to, and how much was it?
I went to Paul Mitchell, and I paid, I think it was $18K. Around there, but you can also apply for FAFSA and get student loans for Paul Mitchell.
Gotcha. You said how many hours did you have to put in?
You had to clock 1,000 hours.
1,000 hours.
Mm-hmm.
How long did that take you? Or
it took me 9 months to complete it, and that was full time.
That was full time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So you were kind of doing nails on the side, but you were also doing the cosmetology school. You were kind of just doing that at the same time.
Yeah, I would go to school from 8 a.m. to 3:30, and then I would take appointments after school.
Oh, okay. Do you feel like being in that cosmetology school it also build your clientele?
I don't think I gained any new clients from cosmetology school, but I definitely feel like it was something that I needed, going to cosmetology school and getting licensed, getting what I needed to continue being an nail tech.
Okay. What are the differences between being certified and licensed in that industry?
So being licensed means that you went and took the course that you needed and you got licensed through the state. Being certified just means that you took a course and you understand how to do that specific task you were doing. So anybody can be certified. It's just usually when you get certified, it'll be a couple hour classes, and then you get a certificate saying you've completed a class. Being licensed means that you completed the required hours.
Okay.
And everything that the state requires you to do to get licensed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
So yeah, everybody that wants to be a cosmetologist full time has to get licensed with the state of Texas. And I know that every state has different laws, but here in the state of Texas, you have to be licensed to do cosmetology.
Okay. Do you feel like or are you able to not to have a license, and then are you able to be certified and work at a place that does nails, or do you have to be certified? Sorry, do you have to have a license?
You have to have a license. Yes.
Okay.
I know that they're pretty strict on that, and you can get fined for not having a license if you get caught.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. How do you feel about the industry growing right now at a high rate? It looks like a lot of people are starting to do that from home. I feel like maybe whenever COVID started, that's whenever everything changed and they were starting to do that. But I feel like from that time on, throughout this, probably the past 2 or 3 years, it's been growing really fast. How do you feel about that for the people that are just starting?
I think there's definitely enough space for people to start joining the industry. Like I said, there's a lot of nail techs that are. Hold on, let me start over.
Okay.
You don't have to ask it again. That was a good way to ask. Okay. I think there's definitely enough space for people to start joining the industry because there might be like a lot of nail techs, but every nail tech focuses on different like techniques, different ways to do things. Like somebody might like my work, somebody might not. You know, like there's definitely enough space for everybody to do something. And yeah, I do think it's growing pretty fast, but I also think there's enough space for everybody.
Yeah. What by with you saying that some people like your technique, but some might. Have you ever had a customer where? Have you ever had a client that didn't like the technique and like that she start tripping on you, like y'all was about to fight and shit?
No, I've never had somebody try to fight me, but I've had clients that'll come and then like maybe not come back
Oh,
because
okay.
definitely my style is more like natural nails, like healthy nails, and I know some people like the extra long nails, and I do like do that, but my preferred style is just short,
Okay,
natural,
okay.
you know.
You want like the whole like long nails like this with bling bling on it and
The
shit?
extra
Oh,
bling
okay, okay,
bling,
okay.
no. It looks pretty. It looks pretty on some people. I just prefer working on natural nails and keeping it cute and classy.
Ah, okay, okay. Do you feel like now since you've been doing that for so many, for a long period of time, now you kind of build a specific clientele that likes those type of nails that you like doing?
Yeah, definitely. I
Yeah.
think a majority of my clientele is kind of like the style that I like to do.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. Also, you got to learn how to target your audience, like people that you want coming in. You know, obviously, if I don't want these extra long nails coming in, I'm not going to promote that. I'm not going to
Yeah.
post that because
Yeah.
that's not what I'm trying to do. But if I'm trying to do like short, natural nails, like that's what I'm going to promote so that I can get the clients that I want.
I got you. I got you. And for the people that are wanting to start, how do you promote yourself? Are you on social media? Yeah. What do you? How many times do you post a day or a week?
I think the best way definitely to get out there is social media because everybody has social media.
Yeah.
Like, you know, TikTok, Instagram, just posting all the time is going to get you clients. You just got to know what to post. You got to understand, like, sorry, I need a burp.
Yeah.
Sorry. You need to understand what you're looking for. Like, what kind of clients are you looking for? Once you understand that, you'll be like, okay, if I want this type of client, I need to post this type of content.
Yeah.
And then definitely just getting out there, networking with a lot of people, like just knowing people, I feel like is also a good way to start. I feel like being a nail technician, you got to be able to be social, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
obviously while you're doing nails, because you don't want to sit there with the client and be awkward.
Yeah. Just quiet.
Yeah, but also like when you're not doing nails, you know, if you go out, like, oh hey, like I'm a nail tech, I do nails. Like, do you
Yeah.
need a nail tech? You know?
Yeah. Do
So
you feel
yeah.
like some clients give you too much information? Or they be like, man, fuck my boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? That boy ain't shit. My baby daddy ain't shit. You be having that?
Nah, I don't think it's ever too much information.
I swear I be
Me and
that's
my
what I be hearing.
clients
You know
locked
what I'm saying?
in.
Nah, but no, yeah, I definitely agree that with social media, it definitely has changed the game. A lot of people are starting to post on Instagram. They're building their whole clientele. You know, a
Yeah.
lot of times people are not even creating their own website. You know, creating a website is I feel very expensive. You could start from like 500 all the way to like 5,000,
Yeah,
depending on the person that you find to do the website. But yeah, no, definitely that's why social media is a changed the whole game.
definitely.
What would you say? Is it easier than it looks? Do you feel burnt out from the years you've been doing this?
I definitely think it looks easier than it is, but a lot of hard work has to be put into a business, like to get it started. You know, I feel like the first couple of years is definitely going to be the hardest because obviously everybody wants to make it overnight, but it's not always like that. So you have to put in the hard work. There's definitely been times where you feel like, oh, like you just want to give up and
Yeah.
like it's not working out the way you wanted it to. But you also got to remember if you put in the work, you're going to get it back
How long have you been doing this again?
for 4 years.
4 years?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, I could see, it's definitely a lot of work that you got to put in there. What would you say will be the struggles for a beginner, for somebody just starting off?
When I
Like
was
the most challenging, I would say.
when I was a beginner, I think I struggled the most with I want to say learning that like not all money is good money.
Okay.
I understand like, okay, like maybe this isn't, she's not the client for me, and maybe I'm not the nail tech for her. And it took a couple years for me to realize that, and to realize like some people like just ask for too much.
You think so?
Not in a way as in like too much, but it's like some people were, especially when I was starting, I don't know if it's because they saw that I was really young. I was 16 when I started.
Yeah.
They probably thought like, oh, this little girl, I'm gonna come here and take advantage of her, get my nails for free, get my nails really
Oh,
cheap.
okay, okay.
So I used to let things like that slide. I used to be like, oh, okay, you know. And it took a while for me to realize like, hey, just because you're a beginner doesn't mean she can walk all over you.
Yeah.
And I had to learn how to say no to those people, and I had to learn that like,
Yeah.
I'm not the nail tech for everybody.
Yeah.
Definitely things that took time for me to learn, you know.
Yeah. Like before they leave, you gotta be like, if you don't pay me, I'll fuck you up. You know what I'm
I've
saying?
actually never had anybody walk out on me.
That's good though.
Yeah. A lot of people ask me that, but no, I've never had anybody walk out on me. But I've had clients that have been a little difficult, you know. Clients that, like, for example, like wouldn't want to send their deposit and things like that. Like, I feel like I'm in the place right now where it's like I have a good clientele. I have enough people to fill up my books where I don't deal with that anymore, you know?
Yeah.
Like, okay, if you don't want to send your deposit, like,
Yeah.
you know, no appointment. Like,
On to the next one.
right. But
Yeah.
like I was saying, when I was a beginner, like I would struggle with things like that, you know, letting people just kind of like take advantage of me because
Yeah.
I thought that's just how it was.
Yeah. I definitely think that could be the same in like other type of businesses. You know, when you're starting off,
People
you know what I mean? Some
think
people
they
step
can
over
take
you.
advantage.
Yeah.
Right.
For sure.
Yeah.
From you having are you based at home right now?
No, not anymore. No, I work out of a studio now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And at that studio, how much do you pay a month now? What's the least, like an estimate, or what's the estimate somebody could, look between?
I think it varies in every area, because I know that my area is not as expensive as it would be like in the Heights or
Yeah.
you know. So it definitely depends. It also depends what kind of suite you're looking for, like what.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
What you're looking for, really.
Yeah, I've heard that, you know what I mean? It could be from, a whole $1,000 all the way to like, 3,000, probably even more depending on the area that you're
it
at.
can get pricey,
Yeah.
definitely. Like I said, it just depends on the area, really. Like, you know.
Yeah, I got you. Did you prefer being at home or where you're at right now?
I liked being at home. I feel like I was at my house for a long time, and I definitely got comfortable there because, being at home, you get to do nails, and then as soon as I'm done, walk inside my house and, like,
Yeah.
But now that I'm in a studio, I feel like I'm a lot more productive now. I feel like my schedule is more strict in a way, because when I was at home, like, I would have clients, like, text me, like, hey, can I do my nails right now? And, like, I would be like, well, yeah, like, I'm home. Like, just come,
Yeah.
if I had it available. But now that I'm in a studio, it's like, okay, well, I'm not working today, or I'm not in today. Like,
Yeah. Or you can't be late to your appointment.
I can't be late. Yeah, things like that.
Yeah.
That definitely helped me be a little more productive, more professional, Not that being at my house wasn't professional. It's just, I just feel like now it feels more like a job, not just a little side hustle,
I see what you mean. Do you feel like you work more now since you're at where you're at now, and just as do you feel like you work more as a owning your own business?
Yes, definitely. I feel like like I'm always clocked in.
Yeah.
Because even like on my days off, I gotta run to the nail supply store. I'm editing videos. I'm like doing stuff for nails. I'm always like trying to create posts, content, things to post. Especially how we talked about social media. Social media is a great way to grow. So I'm always doing that.
Yeah. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? You would say.
I think in 10 years, definitely still growing. I feel like the cosmetology industry is definitely one of those where you're like forever going to be a student. There's always space for you to grow. Also, the trends change all the time. There's always new things that you can learn, new things that are trending. And with my business, I don't know if I would own a salon. I've definitely thought about it, but I like how it's like a one-on-one experience. You know, I think that's what makes us different from like a nail salon, going to the nail salon. I feel like nail salons are very like in and out, you know, like you
Yeah.
go and like you don't really have that connection, you know? And that's
Yeah.
what I like about being a nail tech. I like being able to connect with my clients and just have that special bond we have, you know?
Yeah. Nah, I know what you mean. Um, you ever experienced like a girl with them ugly ass nails?
Chill.
Nah, I'm just fucking
I
with you.
fix them hoes up.
You fix them hoes up, huh? You be catfishing them
Mm.
nails, you know what
Oh,
I'm
good.
saying?
Nah.
No, but any other advice though that you want to give to somebody, you know what I mean, that's maybe struggling right now, that, you know, has already started but is kind of struggling getting, you know, clientele, maybe just kind of, I guess, falling down on themselves where they're
Yeah.
not you know, they don't feel motivated.
I would definitely say like take it slow.
Mm-hmm.
Don't try to rush things because one, like when you rush things, especially trying to take clients right away, you're gonna scare your clients away. You know, like
Yeah.
definitely practice. Practice makes perfect. You know, when I started, it took me like a whole 3-4 months before I started taking clients because
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to make sure that my work was good enough. And then even when I started taking clients, I was charging $20 a set because I
Okay.
was scared that like can I even charge for this? You know, like I didn't feel like my work was good enough, but I also like I was like, okay, well if I don't start, you know, like so everybody has to start somewhere
Yeah.
basically. So yeah, I would just say take it slow, make sure that you're not rushing into things, make sure that you're getting the technique down and like don't try to rush into like the designs and like the trends first. Definitely get down the application and everything, like the base, then you can move on to the other things. But yeah, start slow, you know, and
I see. I see. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Well, thank you very much for coming in and giving these people, you know, advice and all the information. Um, where can the people watching find you at on social media?
it's at Vega Nails on Instagram. Vega Nails with 2 A's.
Okay.
Emphasize on the Vega.
Not vegan, huh?
A lot of people think it's vegan in nails, but no, it's Vega.
All right. Yeah, guys, if y'all want to get y'all's nails done, go ahead and reach out. If you have any other, you know, questions, you could also reach out to me. We can get in contact with Evelyn here, answer any questions that you have. But make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And thank y'all for watching.